Hey, my soul, how are you doing? You alright, my soul? Remind me to like it. I like it. I like it. I rock it all over the tomatoes, gherkins, anchovies, cucumber slices. So sorry if this is going to be a boring session. It is what it is. Really. Fair enough too. Fair enough too. I don't even have any cheese or crackers. Boring. So anyway, I'm going to the second-hand shop tomorrow because my daughter seen this computer chair. She said it's green, so that's going to be interesting. So maybe I can sit on a nice chair from her house. Good idea, isn't it? So YouTube loves me. Oh yeah, she has a lot of covers in her house. Definitely. You don't have to stay here, man, Sol. It's going to be really boring. And remember, I'm psychic. I know. I can't think who's going to be the more exciting. At least you don't have me waffling it in your ear now. I'll leave you alone. And you're thinking, that'd be a fine thing. That would be a fine thing if I left you alone. Thank you, Mad Song. I'd like you to share my epic love story. It doesn't matter. I'm just invisible. I'm like Harry Potter with that invisible cape. That's me. Yeah. Yeah, maybe my epic love story. Quite relevant for chapter 1, isn't it? Let me play. Huh. I know, but Hi, Manor. Are you here? Oh. Hi guys, if anyone wants a reading tonight, it is $6 payable on PayPal, Cash App, or SUPERCHAT. How are you doing? Oh, shit. Just been told off by my moderator. I am doing readings, that is quite correct. Thank you, Avantika. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Yes, the list is open for donations. Yep. So if you want to pay on PayPal, do choose friends and family option for donations, or Cash App is always a good one to choose. Yeah, do let me know. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine at the moment. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's I did have the cat tarot, but I've changed my mind. I'm gonna use this. It's good. I thought it was very quiet, and then you two came in. Got told off by my moderator. He's always telling me off. Did I read for you? What do you mean, did I read for you? What do you mean? When? What day? Right, this is for donations only, guys. This is for silver crossing the palm. That's what used to happen in the old days. If you do want a question, do drop your tell me that you've donated on PayPal or Cash App, and I will check that out. So only donations, $6 today. Do choose friends and family option. Do tell me if you've donated and what medium you have. There is, of course, Super Chat. There is Super Chat. Thank you, Aventica, for paying, donating, I mean. Right, what is your quick query today? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in ages, have I? Hey, how have you been? Right, what's your query today, love? Love. I'm going to use these. I don't like these cards. We'll use their mystical moments. Right, let's see a question. I donated via PayPal, but it didn't show me friends and family option. Don't worry. I'll know where you live. It's okay. I'll stalk you. I'll come and knock on your door for a cup of tea. How's that? Right, what's your question? No, you're scared, aren't you? Surviving. Yeah, bad, isn't it? A new season. Right, in all seriousness, what's your question? I do appreciate you coming here, and I do appreciate your donation as well. So let's have a look what's going on. Oh, thank you. Okay. I don't take milk and sugar, so just black tea is fine, mate. All right. Or green tea, whatever. Thank you so much for the invite. How many planes do I have to hop on? I'll check that out later. I haven't been on a plane for years. So many people breathing on them. How dare they breathe on the plane? You're thinking of sending my cliffhanger. You've got a cliffhanger there. My what? I'm thinking of sending my. You've given me a cliffhanger here. My question. Question. That's it. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Message to us. One. His reaction, good, bad, positive, or negative. Right, let's have a look at good old, yeah. All right, let's have a look. Ashwani. Let's have a look what's going on with Ashwani. Oops. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look for Ashwani. Right. Pentacles sends messages to Ashwani. It sounds like the epic love story that's on my page. Do check the first episode out. It is great. It is exactly the prediction of you're in. It's epic. It's called How Will Your Situationship End? It's going to be every week, twice a week, for eternity. It's epic. Yeah, this love story is all about your story. You got to check it out. You really have. You got to subscribe to it because it really is about a lot of people. It's epic. Right, let me concentrate on this. That's right. Twice a week. Love you crying, guaranteed. Right. Message to us. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look at what's really going on within the realms of being. Right, okay. So, first of all, yeah, thanks, mate. Right, so all we have at the moment is the Nine of Pentacles. So this shows that at the moment you have to kind of think independently from the situation, almost like reversing the situation and seeing how what you are saying and look at it from their point of view and go, okay, if I receive this message, how would I perceive it? So it's always difficult to actually receive a message in a text to have the flavor of what is going on. So I think they will understand you because they've understood you before. Yeah, I know it's very difficult. But when this comes up, it means that there's growth and possibility. And it's almost like they understand you on some level about what you have needed and what you've wanted within this. So it's almost like for them that they can see the goodness behind the intention. So when we also have a look at the Ace of Cups, this is all about forgiveness, isn't it? And self-love, self-preservation as well. So this is an abundance of feelings. So I think they will, if they do receive the message, it's almost like they're glad because I'm picking up that they really do want to hear from you. Even though you say, did you say they blocked you at the moment? Which is very yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? But it shows a sense of forgiveness here, right? So this has to take place. So, yeah, I mean, it is okay to email, and that is a good way of actually doing it because you can write more words and explanations, and you can, that kind of aspect is always a good thing to do, unless it goes in the spam folder. The best thing about emails is you can't block someone on an email. Yeah, it is difficult, but this shows that forgiveness is definitely there. I always see that this is the forgiveness cards, but it's also looking at the self as well. So when we did the previous card about how when you do write an email, just sit with it, read it back, and go, well, if I was them, how am I receiving the information? Because sometimes this can be very a self-centered card as well. So we're only looking at it from our point of view. So we have to look at it from the other's point of view as well. So I do think, the connection is still there. This is a great card to actually have with the High Priestess. So it's about things what's hidden. So the true understanding about why this has come to happen, the circumstances with what's happened, is perhaps one of you did want the independence within a relationship, and it just got too much pressure. I do believe this modern era is all about pressure at the moment, so especially mentally. So it makes things a lot difficult. So we have to really understand that within our scope, we have to kind of connect on other levels. And I think that still is there for you. So it's almost like having a look at, again, the direction um, of that connection and how good it was before this kind of situation came about. So what we do see here is the Ace of Pentacles, another ace. So you can see here quite clearly this pattern of starting, of really understanding that sometimes we have to take the opportunity. So when they do read the messages, if they notice them, then we can actually see that growth, the opportunity of development. So with the Ace of Cups, that emotion, and the Ace of Earth being very practical, we can see that yes, they will feel, and yes, they will take action into actually knowing how to make this work. So it's always good to be on a break. Nothing wrong with breaks. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the best thing about this, that forgiveness, if it does come about, you do have the Four of Wands, which is a great card for stability. It's a great card to celebrate who you both are and laying that foundation once again. So a lot of the time we have the aspect here of celebration. This is always about the huge celebrations that we all like within our life, those happy occasions like engagements and marriages, new homes and new births. But you can see in this card that you've built or every single floor of the foundation, and it's like that rocket, but it's got a big door at the bottom. So sometimes we have to open the door when we have had less communication to get to the very top, to be able to see what is the next chapter, what is the next aspect of that. Definitely. So you see here with the Queen of Swords and also the Queen of Wands, these both of these cards are pretty queeny. So it's almost like how they want to see for themselves a more positive side to the situation, and also see the positivity within how they can be more open, but also they need to see your point of view as well. So they will go they will actually read the communication that you do send them and really try to understand it from your point of view. Again, it's not the best medium to actually do because the written word doesn't really, it misses out on so much where we can see with body language and the act of listening. So when we need to communicate in the most positive way, we do really need that presence of a person to see how they are reacting, the body language and how they are, and just feeling the way they are. So it is very challenging to read in an email how you do feel. And when they actually open the email, there is the situation of what mood are they in? Are they going to go, oh my goodness, it's from you? Or I haven't got time to read that. I'm just having my tea. Do you know what I mean? So it does make it very, very difficult. But this isn't impossible, and I think it's more positive than negative, if you want to believe that. He was drinking. Yeah, you see, that's also not the best way of actually dealing with it. I'd sit down and do what you said you were going to do, write an email. And just put it from your point of view. Never accuse the other person of doing things. Always come from your part, and that's very much to do with the independence and also the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups in your reading, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Very independent, very kind of coming, being self-aware of what you do want to go. This is a good start because it means that you can have that outcome that you do want. So write the email, move away from the email before you send it, then come back to it, read it, and go, right, is this the correct message that I want to send? As I said, the written word is always up for being misunderstood. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? It's really, really difficult and challenging, people's situations. I don't know why human relations need to be so complicated. Do you know what I mean? It's simple. It's hello, Addison. How are you? Yeah, exactly. I mean, as I said, I think this modern era, there's too much pressure on other outside forces as well to concentrate on relationships. But what people do not understand is sometimes when you're in a relationship, and they're on your side, you're a team. And, if you work together in a strong team, you can battle the outside forces. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, hit the Never be afraid. Stand up in your own power, and really go forward. The best thing when we're not talking to someone is say sorry, and say, oh, always come from ourselves when we do that. But asking for forgiveness, no matter even if we haven't done anything wrong, it's always a good thing, isn't it? So, no, I would write to him. I don't see any harm in actually emailing him. But once you've written the email, as I said, take a step back, leave it for a day, come back to the email, read it, and go, is this the message that I want him to hear? So, because sometimes when we're over emotional, we can accuse people, or we've missed the point of what we need to say. So it is vitally important to just write it down. I'd write it on a piece of paper maybe before you actually do the email. But yeah, there is absolutely no harm in actually emailing them. No harm at all. Whether they get it or not is a different matter. But don't beat yourself up about this, right? Remember, the Ace of Cups is about self-awareness, being forgiving, being accepting of yourself. Things happen, but we can rectify it. There is a saying in life that I use quite a lot because I just think it's so good. You can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. So they can't. So they can't. so they can't. If they don't choose to actually see your genuineness about the situation, then they can't see it, can they? But you're a great person, and hopefully, that they deserve you. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if they don't deserve you, then somebody else will. Do you know what I mean? So, but thank you for the donation, and just try to learn to accept where you are, and forgive the situation. And the best thing I always think, when we're in these situations, is just send love to them. To heal them and heal yourself and heal that bond. Does that make sense? Oh, thank you. It is twice a week. It's not going to end. It'll go on for a long time, so you have to tune in. Thanks, Avantika. Thank you very, very much for being here. How's Addison today? I had to jump out of that live, Addison. I didn't understand why she was waiting. She must have been gathering all the list or something. I thought, hang on a minute, why she stopped reading? Do you know what we need to do, Addison? We need to nag Mad Soul Tarot for a reading. The Sagittarius Club. I saw that. I saw you sent me a video. 5 minutes long. I saw that. Is that my personal reading or is it a reading? Because I can't see it now, can I? You did that on purpose. So I'll send you something that you'll get curious over to what I sent you. Oh no, you're wrong there, Addison. We're not doing that in this session. Wrong. Oh, thank you, Mad Soul Tarot. I love that, man. I'll tell you. Addison, we're not doing a free card today. Sorry, you're out of luck in that session. This is a session where I've got the whip out. Pa-ting! No free cards. I did a session of that before. Tired. It's just donated readings here. But I will give you one. I mean, my chief moderator is going to kill me for it, but I don't care. I'll give you one, Addison. I don't care if I get told off. It's literally going to kill me. Oh, I can reincarnate again. I don't care being dead. Right, this is for Addison. Oh, thank you. I wish we'd recorded that one last night. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Addison, you've got permission to have a card. Are you still here, Addison? Right, Addie, are you still here? Addison. Addison, are you here? I should be a medium with a Ouija board, I swear. Mad Soul Tarot, would you like a question? I mean, a card. Oh, can't speak. Ah, end of the you love it at the end of the day, not the beginning. What deck do you want? Oh, let me guess, Dragon deck. What deck would you like? Let me pick. I know what deck you like. I'm going to give you a different one. Wait a minute. I don't think I've given you a reading from this deck. Yeah, I'm giving you tarot. Keep your hair on. Oh, Addison, you are here. Yeah, I'll give you one of these weird decks. Because I know you're a weirdo. Yeah, tarot, look. I ain't got no fluffy or I'm giving you a tarot. Hi. It's only just got up the wrong side of the bed, people. I do apologize. That is my channel member. Right, let's give Mad Soul Tarot. Right, Santa Fe. Right, mad. Oh, look at this. You fell asleep. Shut up. Right, okay, you got the two of water. Ha ha. You always get the two of water. Right, so I'm laughing because it's a funny angle, isn't it? Oh yeah. It's like two frogs. Do you notice something, Mad Soul? The wiggly line at the bottom, Aquarius. I'll give you another card. Right, you've got the Knight of Lightning. Oh, oh, that's Blue Thunder Ye. This reminds me of the card in the other deck that is rude. I'll give you another card. Right, you've got Ten of Lightning as well. So the shock of you trying to connect to what you really want in life is a pull. And I'm glad you're here because I was wondering if you'd pop your head out the window to see that Jupiter. So sometimes because you have noticed that before, it's like what you are connecting. That luck is on your side, you know, that oracle. So it's about pulling in the energies, definitely. So it just means that you need to crack on. And I know you're trying to, and not be so fractured everywhere. It's like you need to hit the mark of what you are aiming at. Does that remind you a picture of anything? Sorry, I'm just laughing my head off. It's really sorry. It's not. Yeah, do you know? You must have been great to potty train as a kid. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, you're always mentioning about poop. But yeah, you just got to crack on, buddy. Crack on, seedling. Right. No worries, no worries. I knew you'd like that day. Addison, are you still here? So, you probably lost a load of punters now. I love it. Oh, grand. Addison, are you still here? If you've got any sense, you're not. Right, that's that. Addison, I'm going to give you a free card if you're still here. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Funky Town. Guys, thanks for being here. If you are here and you're a moderator, you can, of course, have a free reading. Guys, thanks for being here. What the heck is... Whoa! Mm-hmm. Did you get to see Jupiter then? Mad Song, did you get to see Jupiter? I've still got clouds, I think. Mm-hmm. Addison! Right, Addison, this is a card for you, okay? Thanks for being here. How are you? Right, so this is your free card today, Addison. Let's see what general energies are going on for you. So you do have the Three of Swords, Addison. So I'm not so sure whether you know about this pain that may be residing in you at the moment, but a lot of the times we need to let it out, because if we don't, it's almost like we'll rear up when we least expect it. So sometimes when the Three of Swords does come up in a reading, it's almost like we have to express that pain and let go of it. Sometimes it's by crying, which is always a good thing to do. A lot of the time we can't cry because we're all cried out, but we still have the pain remaining. So a lot of the time, a hint and a tip is put on a really sad movie, and just hopefully those tears will fall. When we do that, we can think about situations, because the emotional stuff that's within us will get released. So it's always a good time to do that, because we don't need to hold on to any unnecessary pain within us, do we? No, we don't. Definitely don't. And daily it can bring up a bit of a nuisance, but it's far away, is it? Look up on the internet how many far away it is. And do you think there's more gas on Jupiter than on Earth? What's your opinion on that? I'm glad you saw it though. That's annoying. That's annoying as well. Hence, I'm annoyed. How to be annoyed? Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, current distance. Oh, why have you done kilometers? I can never understand a kilometer. Can you do it in miles, please? Is a kilometer about 2.1 miles or something? I have no idea. I know miles. If I'm putting you out, converting to miles, then it don't matter. I'm not going to walk it. Mm-mm. I could do a. Uh-huh. Okay, 367 million miles. I wonder now how long it would take a person, not me. Maybe you. How long would it take you to walk 367 million miles? Just down the street. I'm going to Google that. Oh, how long would it take to walk? Wait a minute. This is going to be exciting. Hey, I knew you wouldn't care. That's why I'm doing it. Because I knew you wouldn't like it. Just call me psychic. Right. How long does it take to walk 367 million miles? But Google's going to think I'm weird. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, very funny. Depends on how fast you walk. Oh, it's stupid. Length of the walk in miles. Total climbing in meters. Oh, what? Length of the walk. How would I know that? Walking time, 2.5 miles per hour. 1 minute for every 10 meters ascent. Well, let's just say it's flat, shall we? For argument, 1 minute per break time minute. Well, let's not. Let's say we can walk that forever. Length of the walk in miles. Okay. It's 367. Oh, I entered the climb. How would I know? Total descent. How would I know that? 2. Total break time. 5. Go. Ah. Where are you? So, walking time is 146 hours and 53 minutes to do 367 miles. So times that by 1 million. Where's my calculator? I'm going to use a pen now, isn't it? 146 hours. Why don't you could just call it 147, you bingle bongles. Right, I need the calculator now. A long time. Well, 225 million years. Wow. That's awesome. Really? Wow. 225 million years. Wow. So let's have a look. So let's say, for argument's sake, because we like a good argument, a lifetime lasts 100 years. So how many lifetimes do you have to give you? So imagine you had this job of walking this distance. So one person out of every family or generation had to walk these miles. So in their lifetime, they have to do the walk, and then the next generation has to do 100. So how many generations would it take to finish walking 367 million miles? All right, a sensible question. Oh, we don't do sensible questions. Um, midnight. So, what does a typical English person discuss at midnight? How many lifetimes does it take to walk 367 billion miles? So, yeah. So, one person takes 100 years to do the walk. How many miles will he have walked? If he does walk, oh, I'm confused. A light year. Never mind about the light year. I don't know how much a bleeding light year is. No. It's sensible. It's midnight here. To be fair. So God, it's going to go on forever, isn't it, really? Because if you've got 100, if you live to 100, and it takes 225 million years, 100 off even 1 million, you're going through 1 million generations. Wow, this is crazy. Someone's going to break the chain, aren't they? Guaranteed. If you set this task now, just you walked all day, London, 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 for 80 years. Let's call it 80 years because I think it's a little bit far-fetched to do 100 years. Yeah, it's kind of impossible, isn't it? Oh, well, never mind. It's like doing a sponsored walk. Am I just talking to myself? 111. An hour and 11 minutes. Fancy having a walk calculator. Hey, I keep saying one. Right. Hey, why can't they just view the whole thing? What's wrong with them? It's gone down the percentage now. And I've lost a subscriber because the story was rubbish in 2 parts. Oh, people. I think I'll walk to Jupiter. It sounds a lot more fun. Right, let's have a look. 146 hours. Not bad going, that. Anyway, off of that calculator. Have its use. Even battery's going. Where's the plug? Whoa, right. Right, guys, I'm going to end this live. Thanks for being here.